Hi, you beautiful people. So please comment and please ask the questions that you guys want to talk about and that you guys are curious about. Let's make it a relevant community thing. But for now, I want to dive directly into the revelation that I received a couple of days ago while I was listening to a worship song from Hillsongs, New Wine. I personally love it when God can make you listen to the same song multiple times over years, but still give you new inspiration and reveal new things. So, the lyrics of the song reads, "In the crushing, in the pressing, you are making new wine. In the soil I now surrender, you are breaking new ground." Now remember, the first time I read about wine in the Bible, it was when Jesus turned water into wine in John 2 verse 1 to 11. So my interpretation of that story is Jesus took something good and he turned it into something good, but what was needed in the moment, and that is exactly what Jesus is trying to do with us. So in a metaphorical way, we are the grapes that are so fruitful and full of potential and can be used for so much. So as trials and tribulations is thrown our way, God is going to press and going to squeeze every bit of goodness out of those moments. So God is going to use the struggles and the tough times to equip and train you and basically transform you into something that has more and deeper value. But in the end, it's still your choice. So if you are not going to let God work with you, it's basically seeing a vineyard left ungardened for years, and the grapes don't get picked, so they rot and they lose their potential to be used. So the first point that I want to get to is patience. Like making wine is a long process. God is using you every day, but He is using every day to gather small units of your potential so that at the end of the day that you can become what the world needs you to be. And this ends up being about my second theme. It's purpose. Like, what is your purpose? Okay, and I'm extremely passionate about the theme purpose because I've been reading this book, A Purpose-Driven Life, and it says, you didn't create yourself, so there's no way you can tell yourself what you were created for. That's only what God knows, and His dreams are so much bigger for you than your limited capability of thinking. So my third and final theme is submission. Like, submit to God's plan and will and dreams for your life, because there's so much bigger and better than you can even think of. And submit to asking God out of your own will to make new wine from your fruitfulness. So many scriptures that God is giving us to reassure us that He has a plan for our life and that His plan is better. So Proverbs 19 verse 21 says, "Many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails." A couple of more scriptures. Proverbs 19 verse 21, Proverbs 20 verse 5, Psalm 33 verse 11, Romans 8 verse 28, and Job 42 verse 2. And it's just constant confirmation that God has a plan for your life and that you are needed to succeed and make a success on this earth. Jesus pickup line for the day. Jesus turned water into wine, but He turns you into fine wine.